Right, it's a minor detail that there's actually no victim in this case. Here we have a unverified, salacious allegation put forward by a biased source, a Clinton attorney, and then used to call for political witch hunts and calls for impeachment. If all of this sounds familiar, it should, because it's exactly what happened, what Democrats in the Obama administration did to President Trump and his campaign with the Russia collusion hoax. So this is why I am saying we cannot afford Democrats to get back in power if this is what they use, the thinnest allegation, the baseless smears against a Republican. They throw out the presumption of innocence and then use it to attack their political opponents. We can't let them get power because we know they'll abuse it.
Yeah, you know, on the same day that Ayanna Pressley filed an impeachment resolution against Kavanaugh, the House Judiciary Committee began its impeachment investigation into President Trump with its first hearing. So it kind of seems like Democrats really want to impeach somebody. They just haven't figured out who it's going to be just yet.
Exactly. They clearly don't know what they're doing in the Judiciary Committee. But this is the problem. They're rewriting history. A year later, this allegation was so flimsy and thin that the New York Times passed on it at the time.
Yeah.
And now they're putting it forward as it's gospel truth, when it's a complete lie, it's a complete smear, uncorroborated against Kavanaugh. So they're rewriting what happened in that case when they smeared an innocent man to try to derail his nomination. And they're also rewriting what happened in the Mueller report. Just a few months later, they refused to accept the conclusion that there was no conspiracy, there was no collusion, there was no obstruction, nothing in fact happened. The president was not in fact a Russian asset like the media and the Democrats hysterically claimed. And so they're rewriting history before our eyes when it comes to the Mueller investigation, and they're rewriting history here when it comes to Kavanaugh. It's shameful, and for these Democrats that are running for office to use a smear that even the New York Times is having to backtrack is an absolute disgrace.